Jordan, you so dumb.
Hi, cuties. So we're back with another yet again revamp. With this one, everything you're gonna need is gonna be listed on the screen. You honestly don't need much, just like a fabric marker and what's it called? Stencils. I could have drew these on by myself, but one thing about me, I'm a perfectionist, so I thought it's better off just like grabbing stencils and tracing it. However, when you see me try to do the star, it like okay, so you see me do the unicorn right now, right? And I'm just filling it in, and you would think that it turns out pretty, but it just seeks through. Like the lines aren't super crisp, so that's why I went in and I decided, okay, cool, I'm just going to trace over it with the black marker so they won't see that the lines aren't crisp. And you don't really see that the lines aren't crisp until you like look really close in person. But for the most part, like that was getting to me, because you see how close I am looking at it. Yeah, that was honestly getting to me. And I figured out the way how I would correct that mistake. That's the word I'm looking for. So throughout this whole process, you'll see me like trace it, even though I said like I didn't like tracing it because it kind of seeps through the stencil. What I did was I outline it. So when I use these stencils, I would just outline it and then shade it in later on. I do show you that in this video, but it wasn't until like I messed up on this first boot a little did I decide like, okay, cool, we need to regroup and actually try something else before we actually mess up this boot. As you can tell, I'm not drawing on the inner in like the inner, is that where am I? Yeah, I don't know. It's the inner, like you know, like I'm drawing on the outer of the boot. I don't know, the inside crevice. I don't know what to call it, but I'm drawing on the outside because this is my first time drawing on boots. Period. So I didn't know like if I walk and it rubs against each other, is that going to take the marker off? This is my first time using a fabric marker as well. So I'm really just this whole thing is just new to me, and I'm just doing stuff, literally just doing stuff, and yeah. So you see how I did the butterfly? I traced the outline of it and then I colored it in. That is the only way I know how to do it to get like a clean, crisp outline. That's the only way it'll work, to be honest. So now you know, so you don't have to be like me. When I was thinking about designs, truly, I took forever to figure out where I wanted what. And I just kept playing around with the stencils until I figured out like, okay, cool, I like that, I don't like that. And it gets overwhelming. But for the most part, yeah. The stencils, however, you can get them from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Go to Dollar Tree, grab the stencils. They $1.25. Some packs you get one, some packs you get two. Just grab the stencils from there. Or you can like wing it and do it off the dome with your own arts and craft hands. But like I told you, I'm a perfectionist. I'm the type to draw something in the marker and then not like the way it turned out and try to erase it. And you can't erase marker. So yeah. But for the most part, just adding on different random designs. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing at this point, but I just know I'm doing stuff and I'm hoping that it's going to turn out cute. I realized that I wanted to add flowers. I don't know. It was just a thought that popped in my head. So I'm really just unclogging the glue right now. Our handy dandy E6000. And I got these flowers from the dollar store as well. I think you get like 60 pieces for $1. I don't remember how many pieces you get, but you get enough. So now I'm just adding on the flowers because I'm like, why not? That would be so cute. And I actually like the way they turned out, believe it or not. Like I am obsessed with these boots. Like they turned out so cute and I was just doing stuff, really a child at play type stuff. That's at this point, I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Anyways, just adding the little flowers. I'm adding the E6000 to it, and you don't need to hold it for too long. Just press it on there and it'll just like, just dry. I did take my Mod Podge spray and I sprayed the boot. I was scared about that because I didn't know if the Mod Podge spray would like erase the marker and have it like seeping through, like, how you pour like water on marker and then it just like starts, I don't want to say sweating, but it's like the marker just like fades. Oh, great example. You know how you're like crying and then your mascara starts running and now you have like black tears? Yes, I didn't want that to happen to the marker on the boot. So I was scared, but baby, I did it. I did it. I put my big girl pants on and I did it and I sprayed the Mod Podge spray on the boot with the flower and everything on it. Yes. I did hold it several, I don't know if it's inches or feet, but I did hold it at a nice distance away from the boot when I was spraying. However, it got on the boot to seal everything in. So after you're done designing your boot, you're going to spray it with the Mod Podge spray. I said all that to say that you're just going to spray it at the end with the Mod Podge spray. At this point, it's the next day because when I did start the boot, it was like 2, 3 in the morning. But now I'm just going in and I'm just doing exactly what I told y'all, trace it and then fill it in later on for like a cleaner look. And yeah, I'm just like putting stuff anywhere where I like it, just doing stuff at random. And yeah, that's really it. So these are the final results. I made sure I left enough space so it doesn't look overly crowded, but I actually like it. They turned out super cute.